If you don't know how to conduct yourself in a relationship, how do you think you're gonna be successful in business? That's what I'm feeling. These niggas would go out with their homeboys before they go out with a female.
I don't really want no friends, no. I'm trying to 69 like Takashi, call them Poppy. Work the ASAP, keep me rocky. I'm from New York, so I'm cocky. Say he fucking with my posse. Caught me Chloe like Kardashian. What's up, guys? So, let me get up out of this parking lot, them. Yeah, guys, so if you see me fully clothed and makeup on, either A, I'm going out or I'm at work, and today is a Tuesday, so I'm at work. Yeah, so I just, you know, I saw this meme on TikTok. If I find it, I'm gonna plug it in. But it was like, you know, it was this guy, he was just like showing like what kind of person are you, like what do you do on your lunch breaks? And I am definitely, they had the different scenarios, but I'm definitely the one that goes out and run their errands on their lunch break, because you know, when I got job, it's just hard to just run out to the store and do stuff. It's so hard. Anywho, I just had to run to the supermarket to just get I needed some, like, I really was going there to get I needed this coffee creamer that I like to buy. It's like a oat milk coffee creamer, and it's good, put it like that. And I've been using it for a while and it's been good, so I was like, let me go get another one because I ran out. Went to Target yesterday to get coffee and still forgot my freaking creamer. So it's raining back and forth today. I'm just trying to think, do I want to make McDonald's ice cream? But that might mess up my stomach. It's 3 o'clock. I think I want my ice cream. You know, the McDonald's cones went up, so it's no longer $1 now. I think it comes up to $2.69. Hopefully this line ain't long over here. But when you in certain neighborhoods, the line go quicker and customer service is better, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I got a dating update. You know, it's always something, y'all, right? You know, it's always something. Well, let me not say that. I'm trying to get very optimistic about my dating experiences. I feel like when I'm more optimistic, it just, like, I want to say, yeah, I think I take it better when it doesn't pan out to what I guess I wanted it to be. All right, so I think I was telling you guys before about the person I was dating and stuff like that, and how I had like this I had something, I don't remember what I explained last time, because of course I'm just going off the top of my head of what I can remember, what I don't. But I think I was saying how I had spoke to him about something and then it went kind of well, or whatever. So the dating update is, me and that person is no longer dating, put it like that. So I'm not gonna get into details about what happened, of course. It wasn't really like nothing bad or nothing like that. It wasn't super bad, but I think we just wasn't on the same page. Oh, is this line long? Yeah, it is kind of long. Whatever. Hopefully they'll move and then I can tell my story. So anyway, to sum it up, I don't remember if I was saying this in the last time I was talking about this. I don't know if I was saying, but I'm starting to like really start to listen to my intuition. I have been in too many situations where my intuition was saying something to me, and basically, to sum it up, I've been in too many situations where my intuition has been telling me that something is off with somebody, but then I continue on, all because I don't have like that concrete proof, right, as to why I'm feeling this way, right? I'm a Leo. I'm an overthinker naturally. You know, I overthink everything. It's not just relationships, it's everything. And through the years, I've been trying to, I don't want to say control my overthinking, but I've been trying to decipher in the, you know, recent times, like, am I overthinking? Am I doing things out of fear? Or I just listening to my intuition, right? So this particular situation, the beginning was perfect as far as I'm concerned, you know, in my eyes. Our schedules were kind of like not exactly the same, but basically we both were super busy, right? Which I am a busy person. Between work, taking care of my son, making time for myself, because I've now incorporated like me time to my, you know, agenda, right? Very important to me now. As well as, you know, when I do have extra time, spending time with my friends, my family, which, you know, my friends and my family, they have crazy schedules too, so I don't even get a chance to do too many of that. Put it like this, the time that I do not, my me time, my alone time that I'm away from my son, like, it's very important to me. Like, I don't take it for granted, and I don't want someone else to take it for granted, right? So like I said, with this person, if you would have asked me this like a month ago, and it would have been like, oh, how's X, Y, and Z? How's it going with X, Y, and Z? I would have been like, oh, it's perfect. Like, no overly, you know, no kind of pressure, you know, because right now, to be honest with you, I'm looking for a friendship with potential to be in a relationship. It's not just something that's like, oh my God, I want a relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot on my plate, and unless it just literally like fits like a puzzle, it's like I'm not forcing anything, you know. So I am kind of like going with the flow, but still kind of want to be with somebody where we're like here, right? So everything was going good as far as I'm concerned. I had a couple of like gripes. Basically, I was just not feeling like he was reciprocating like energy, meaning like coming to see me, stuff like that or whatever. So we had that discussion. I thought we was on a path to making it like, you know, consistent. And again, I'm not really like a big person right now, to be honest with you. Like, I don't have time, neither do I have the energy really to like entertain someone coming to my house all the time. I just need a little bit reciprocation, a little bit of trying, a little bit of effort. And this particular person just felt like, I guess because they felt like they had me, or they just felt like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was, but they weren't reciprocating. And then when I had the conversation with the person about not reciprocating, meaning like not, I'm coming to see you all the time, or I'm coming near you all the time, what about coming to me? The person was like, well, I don't want to go. He didn't, let me not say it. He didn't say it like that. He didn't say like, oh, I like, I don't, you know, it's all the way in Far Rockaway. Like, it wasn't like that, but it was like that. And that was a red flag for me, amongst other things, because I just felt like he wasn't being completely honest with me. He was, you know, I was trying to give him some time, because I know everyone is not like as emotionally like in touch with their feelings. So I was trying to give him time to like open up to me. I felt like I was pulling teeth, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really a phone person. I don't like to be on the phone, because, you know, I work in customer service. I've been working in customer service for 15 years, and I have to explain this to people sometimes. I don't want to be on the phone. I don't like to be on the phone. I'm not the type of female that's going to be calling you all day. Oh, babe, good morning. Oh, I just woke up. Oh, I just made me a cup of coffee. Oh, I just used the bathroom. Oh, my pee was this color. Oh, I went to the store and a guy tried to flirt with me. Oh, like, I'm not the type of chick that's going to be calling you all day. Like, that's just not me. Not because I feel like I'm too good for it. It's just naturally I'm not like that. I don't talk to nobody like that on the phone. right? Hold on. Wait until y'all see how much a damn... Watch this.
Welcome to McDonald's. Are you using mobile app?
No.
No problem. What can I get for you?
Can I just have a plain sundae?
What else?
That's it.
You want to round up and donate to Ronald McDonald's House charity today?
No.
Next window, 357. Have a great day.
Thank you. $3.57 for just plain cup. $4. So where was I? Yeah, so I'm not the type of female that's gonna keep calling you all day, you know. And like I said, it's not so much of a, I'm too good for it. It's just that I'm just naturally not like that. I feel like in a relationship, whether it's a exclusive relationship, whatever it is, the pinpointing where you at, putting locations on, putting red receipts on, pinpointing your every little, that's too much work for me. I'm busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to mention, I don't want somebody doing that to me. I don't look through your phone. If you leave me in your house, I'm not looking through your shit. I don't see, basically, I don't dig. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, if I had to, hold on, let me just pay for my food. Well, ice cream. Hold on, y'all. How much was it? Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. So, yeah, I'm not a digger. Just grab my ice cream. Because these people, I love them. Gracias. I love this McDonald's. It's the best McDonald's in the world, honestly. It's the one in I guess you could call this New High Park. And damn, I should have showed y'all a picture of it, but it's an old, I'll show y'all a picture of it one day. Maybe you could see it in the background when I drive away. But so yeah, I'm not the type of woman that needs to keep tabs on a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much work. And not only is it too much work, it's like, if I feel like I gotta do all that with you, why am I with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a kid that I gotta keep tabs on. What the fuck? Even before I had my son, I just never was like that. You know, I always gave my men space. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, a lot of men that I was with take advantage of that. I don't know if it's like a thing, like where they feel like, oh, she don't love me because she don't call me 10, 15 times a day. Or she don't love me because she don't go through my phone. You know, there's people out there that mistake toxicity for love. And it's like, that's not love. And it's sad that that's the way you depict love. You know what I'm saying? Like, having peace should be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? The only time men appreciate that shit is when your ass ain't there no more. Because trust and believe, I've heard it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now when I'm not there anymore, now you like, oh, I wish. Yeah, you wish, but it's too late. And where I'm at nowadays is like, nobody could get another chance. Sorry, buddy. You know what I'm saying? If I wasn't the type of female that you was interested in the first time, then what makes you think I'm gonna be the woman that you want to be with the second time? Like, nah. Go direct your energy to the person or the people that you was entertaining, that was giving you whatever it is that you needed, and leave me the fuck alone. Which I be trying to tell people that still call my phone 20 years later. But anywho, yeah, so I know I probably kind of went off subject, but anyway, my intuition was telling me something about this person. I didn't go digging. Something did kind of pop up in my face because, like I said, I don't dig. Things usually just come to me, but it wasn't like a big thing or whatever. You know, I didn't go into it. I didn't ask about anything. I just was like, whatever. Like, and so the person decided that they no longer wanted to reach out to me anymore. Basically ghosted me. You know what I'm saying? And then when another thing, it was a couple of things that irritated me. You changed your behavior, like, dramatically. Then I reached out to you twice. One time I was like, hey, you know, how you doing? Everything okay? Oh yeah, everything's cool. Then the last time I hit the person up, I'm like, yo, you need to let me know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, are you, no. So I say, you need to know what's up. You good? You want to go do something else or whatever. And then after that, it was just crickets, like literally crickets, no response, no nothing. And then I was just like, you know what? I hope everything works out with whatever it is you got going on. It looks like that needs your undivided attention. I'm gonna remove myself from the equation. You know, I had fun. You know, it was nice. We was just friends. So, and crickets, no response. So that was a week ago since I sent that last text message saying that I'm good, and that was that. So I say all of that to say this. You know, I'm really at that point in my life where, you know, no reciprocation is like a big non-negotiable for me. Unfortunately, you don't know that off the back because people pretend like they're one way. Then when you start to really, really get to know them, they are a different kind of breed or whatever. I've made plenty of assumptions about the situation, but I'm not going to even say it on here because the person is probably watching my vlogs. You know, oh well, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't give second chances, so the best bet is for you to go and entertain whatever the fuck it was you was entertaining, where you basically did a 360 on me, because nothing happened. We didn't have an argument, we didn't have a disagreement, I wasn't pressing you about a relationship or nothing like that. And I don't know what it is nowadays. I don't know if it's just a lot of females are just accepting this behavior, and that is why these men are doing the things that they do, because it's just happening too often. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and like I said, if I wanted to give, you know, it's not like, oh, when certain things didn't work out that they didn't reach back out. Oh, they reached back out. They reached back out. But I'm like I said, I'm just not giving nobody no second chances. And then on top of that, what I realize is that, you know, it's not, let me park. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And if people learn how to conduct themselves accordingly, especially when it comes to really, really good people, they will be, you know, they'll be farther along with their life, and not just with relationships, but in business as well. You know, you want to be successful, learn how to conduct yourself accordingly. Have some integrity. You know, now when I see certain people all the way there in their life, it's like, it makes sense. If you don't know how to conduct yourself in a relationship, how do you think you're going to be successful in business? Anyway, so on to the next. I already have a new suitor, which, ladies, I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all listening to this, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Until that man come to you and tell you, I want to be exclusive, do not cut off all your other relationships. Not even relationships, your friends. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. These men are flipping on you like night and day. Literally. So, on to the next. So this new person I'm talking to, he's a lot older than me, which I typically really honestly date, like, I'm gonna be 40 in August. I usually date like 45 and older. And this person is in his 50s. Don't look like it. That's another thing. A lot of women, oh, he's old. No, this person does not look his age at all. It's new, of course, so it's, you know, we'll see how it goes. So I'll keep out updated on that one. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, so basically with these men nowadays, it's just like, you know, if you don't want to, you know, if you're a man and you watching this and, you know, you want to figure out like how to get rid of me, or you don't want to talk to me no more, like you just don't want to fuck with me no more, ever again in life, because like I said, I don't give second chances. Ghost me. What did I say? Yeah, ghost me. Say you're gonna do something and don't do it, or don't follow up, and dramatically change your behavior. And those are gonna be the surefire ways to not ever speak to me ever again. That's all.
How the fuck do you expect me to be submissive to you if you don't even have any money? What the fuck am I submitting to? Poverty? Ew.
Anywho, just in case the camera didn't catch what I was saying, what was I saying? It's Saturday, June 10th. I'm working from home. Ja had his teacher come today. She comes on Saturday around 9:30. I don't know if I kind of mentioned it to you guys previously, but Ja has a speech delay. So he should be saying like a lot of words. I don't know the exact amount at his age. He'll be 3 in November, so he's like 2.5, and he's delayed in speech. You know, he say little things when it's almost like he kind of like want to say and talk when he wants to. This typically doesn't run in my side of the family, but his father's mother had told me that it had took him a while to speak as well, so it could just be something hereditary. But everything else is good. Like, you know, even I'm getting help from, you know, Big Apple Circus, which is like a city agency, so it's free. I had to get him evaluated twice in order to be approved, so that's what's kind of like took so long for him to start. And not only that, I kind of wanted him to, I didn't want to jump the gun, so to speak. You know, I wanted to try to see if he could develop on his own. And he's been in daycare since he was about 1.5, so it's not like he hasn't been around other kids or anything like that. So I've been trying to get him, you know, approved since last year. So I had to keep, you know, I had to get him evaluated the first time they denied him, and now the second time they approved him. And then it's just such a process to get these services, of course, because it's free. So he's been approved since April, the beginning of April. But they had a hard time finding a teacher and a speech therapist. He still haven't even gotten his speech therapist. And so she just started this week. And so he's doing, I guess, you know, so far so good. He likes, you know, the teacher that comes, so that's good. I'm glad that they were able to mesh well. So she does come to the house. Her schedule is to come here every Saturday at 9:30, and she spends about a half an hour, which to me I think that's pretty short. But whatever. And whatever, I would think I went on into a tangent again, as usual with me, right? But I'm happy that, you know, I'm making some progress in that area, because it's important. I want him, you know, I want him to succeed in life and try to get everything that he needs as far as his development, etc., etc. But John's he's pretty smart though. Like, you know, he's not speaking, but he understands very well. He got, you know, I had a couple of books that I was kind of like going through stuff with him, so he knows like body parts, etc., certain things. But it's just that he just needs a little more help. And, you know, of course, I'm a single mom, and, you know, it's hard enough to be able to just kind of keep him, you know, safe and alive, housed, fed, clean, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot all on me all the time. And I don't have a lot of support. So it's hard to do all those things, and I'm trying to work, and I'm trying to hustle, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot, but by the grace of God, you know, he was approved, and that's a blessing. So I don't want to complain about that. It was a process, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, they come to the house, and that helps too, because I don't know what I would, I mean, I know I would have had to do what I had to do, but it would have been like a whole lot harder if I had to go out. He is supposed to start 3K in September. That's been approved. He's going to a school that's like literally around the corner. So, and then, oh yeah, and on top of this, this particular service or entity that I'm involved with, Big Apple Circus, they only provide services to kids up until they're 3. So they're actually going to have to get me transferred over to another entity, which they have already, we're going to start the process of doing that, because they had told me that, you know, it takes a while to get him transferred over to that other unit. I forgot the name of it, but I'll keep you updated though. I haven't really experienced this before or heard anyone talk about it. I guess people don't want to talk about it because I guess they don't want to make it seem like something is wrong with their child or whatever. But the more I talk about it, is the more I'm finding other people that had to go through the same things. 2 of my guy friends said that their children had to do it. Another one of my coworkers' grandchild had to do it. It's like people don't talk about that stuff, and I think it's because they don't want to make it seem like it's something wrong with their kid. But that's not, I don't think that that's something wrong. I just think that you're taking care of your responsibilities and doing what needs to be done, because some people, they kind of like drag their feet with it, or they wait till it gets super bad. And I just don't want to do that. If I'm knowledgeable about something, or someone told me about something, then I'm gonna go ahead and pursue it. Now, if I don't know about certain things, that's a different story. But it's a work in progress. And his potty training is not going too well, which I heard is like with boys it's a little longer. But it's part of me too, because honestly, you know, I don't have time to just sit there. Like most of the time when I'm home, although of course everybody thinks working from home is so like glamorized, but to be honest with you, I'm chained to a computer for 8.5 hours. They can tell when you're not at your computer, and I have to pay attention. Although, you know, I'm in management, I still have to be available and accessible for questioning at any given time. Nothing is like calculated or anything like that. Saturdays are a lot more, you know, relaxed, because of course, you know, it's a weekend, and it's a little less busy, but my job is 24 hours, 365. Yes, I have employees that work on the weekends and overnight. So it's a non-stop, thing. Of course, you know, my phone don't ring in the middle of the night or anything like that. But it's a possibility it will. And in addition to that, you know, we kind of got like an open door policy. So my door is open to even employees that's not underneath my, you know, my realm. So, and I've been with the company for a while, so I created a lot of different relationships. So, you know, I have people calling me from different departments, or, you know, employees that I used to work side by side with might have a question. So I always have my door completely open for that. And like I said before, it's not like it's a constant thing. It's just something that I need to be prepared for just in case, but nothing crazy though. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been rambling for like 8 minutes again. I'm sorry, y'all. I just be talking and talking and talking at times. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm really thinking that it's gonna be a quiet night. I don't really think I want to do anything, to be honest with you. I think I just want to come home and rest, because like I said, I don't know if I think I was telling y'all how I was woken up to them putting on the heat in my building at 5 o'clock this morning. I heard the fucking radiators rattling, and for the life of me, it's June 10th. When I woke up and looked at the temperature, it said 60 something degrees. So it's like, why are you guys putting on the heat? And I mean, I felt the radiator heat was on. Not blasting, but why is it on? It's June 10th. God, I just can't wait until God blesses me with my home so that I control my own temperature. In this neighborhood, it's so noisy. This is the noisiest neighborhood I've ever been to in my been living in my entire life. I think this shit is more noisier than my aunt's house in Brooklyn. Like, I mean, all the fire trucks, is a hospital down the block, so all you hear is ambulance. And I know y'all heard in previous videos, like the fire trucks. I mean, I just think it's so excessive. But I think my aunt was explaining to me one time. She said every time somebody call the police, then they call the fire. I don't know, girl. I just it's so aggravating at times. I can't. One day, I think last week, I was gonna film a get ready with me in the house, and I couldn't even film the get ready with me because it was so freaking noisy, and there's no way for me to like block out the noise. Like I said, I live in a big building, and there's a building across the street, so like everything echoes on top of all of that stuff. I miss having a quiet neighborhood. I remember I was at my friend's house like a couple of months ago, and I think I probably slept. I was over there and I just slept like all day long, but it was between sleeping and just laying there resting in freaking silence, because at my friend's house it's so quiet, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a residential area, they live in a house. Like, it was just so quiet. Like, I appreciated that moment so much. But anywho, I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on for Saturday. This is going to be a boring weekly vlog. I might extend it over to next week, because today's Saturday. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to go get my nails and feet done. I just don't know what I'm going to do after that. I may be going to see my bestie in Harlem. I may hit her up and ask her, does she want to maybe go in the park, have a little baby picnic or something, because you know she lives across the street from Central Park. And then that'll probably be it. But Monday, my mother wants to go. She want to go to Coney Island. She really wanted to go tomorrow, but I was like, no, tomorrow's gonna be a busy day for me. And I don't know if I ever told y'all, but I hate going out on a Sunday in New York. Like, I hate it. I know sometimes there's no way to get around it, and those are the times I keep that time for, the times I can't avoid it. But other than that, I don't like to go out on Sundays. You know, the Jewish community, they have Sabbath on Saturday, so they don't go out, and they can't go out. I think that's part of their Sabbath. They can't go out, they can't spend money, whatever. All their businesses is closed. And I know that especially over here where I live, because that's predominantly like they're predominantly out here. I can't find the words I'm trying to find. So I notice it like a lot. I don't get to enjoy it much, of course, because I work on Saturdays. But the Saturdays when I'm not working and I go outside, I'm like, oh my word, like silence over here in this area. So Sunday comes and they're out, and it's like a vengeance. I can't even get out of my town because it's like, it's so much. Not to mention if you go into the city or Brooklyn or wherever, you know, people are, they're out and about because it's Sunday fun day, family day, all kinds of stuff. So with me being off on Mondays, when I want to do stuff with y'all, I usually just do it on a Monday. So anyway, I said that all to say that I told her instead of Sunday, like, let's just do Monday, because it'll be less people out in that kind of arena. I do start CrossFit on Monday. Not start CrossFit, I'm gonna drop into this CrossFit gym I went to a while ago. I'm aiming to try to get there every Monday. I'm aiming for that. I'm hoping that can be realistic for me. And I think that's it. Like I said, I rambled enough and my battery is dying. So I'll check y'all hopefully tomorrow. Later.
All right, microphone check, 1 2 1 2. All right, guys. So it is about 5 p.m. on a Saturday. I am en route to a baby shower.
just to get out the house, get a job, you know, socialize in that environment. And then after that, I don't really think I have anything else planned. I think for the most part, I'm gonna be coming back home, just to, yes, thank, just to, you know, chill out, relax. You know, I was considering going to the beach, but it's been kind of like breezy. It's always breezy by me though. It's we right on the Atlantic, so it's always breezy on my side of town. So it's either that or I'm gonna stop at my bestie's house and see if she's home, because she's usually off on Saturdays, but they've been having her working on Saturdays lately. So it's either the two. Nothing spectacular going on, just wanted to check in. And like I said before, I'm probably gonna be extending the weekly vlog until Monday, because I don't think I have enough footage, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll tap in with y'all at my next destination.
They just wanna fuck with you. Just they know I fuck with you. If I put my trust in you, what will you do? Will you just step back? Will you duck it out? Will you be here to the end?
Alright guys, so I am at Seawolf. It's located in Williamsburg. It's right on the water. It's so cute. And it's like I've decided to sit outside because it feels good out here. Not to mention, I don't like when people staring at me inside. So I'm just sitting out here until the waiter, whoever comes. Then I can order. Alright y'all, so I am done at the restaurant. It's the background. I think it's called it's called Seawolf out here in Williamsburg. It's a lot of you-know-who's out here. But other than that, it's alright. And a whole bunch of dudes coming out to eat with their homeboys / boyfriends. That's what I'm feeling. These niggas would go out with their homeboys before they go out with a female. So that's the gist of it. Alright y'all, so I am headed home from Williamsburg. So let me give my review on the restaurant I just left from, which was Seawolf. It's in Williamsburg on Kent Avenue. It's right on the water. I would give it I think I'm going to try to give this place a 10 out of 10. I really think I want to give it a 10 out of 10 because they didn't really, you know what? No. You know I got to play hardball. I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10. And the reason that I'm taking off 2 points is because of the wait service. Like, it was just super slow. but once you got your orders in, then everything else was good. So I believe they do happy hour from 3 to 7 daily. The oysters are $1.50, and I believe they have other things on there like drinks and stuff. I had this drink called a painkiller, and I didn't really like read the description. I don't know what made me get it. I don't know. It just sounded good to me, like painkiller. So I don't know. In my mind, I was thinking that I definitely knew was under the assumption it was some type of like frozen drink. And so I ordered it, and when it came out, is I don't like milky drinks besides the pina colada. So when it came out, I was like, what the F did I order? So it came out looking kind of crazy to me. And then I was like, well, let me just taste it. It was super frozen, so at first the straw wouldn't, work. And then I was like, let me just taste the drink without the straw just to make sure, because it was like, if I didn't like it.
Estimated time in traffic, 15 minutes.
Lord. Told y'all, Sundays in New York, crazy. My GPS told me from Williamsburg to my house was going to be 104 minutes. Anyway, an hour and 4 minutes. So yeah, so I took a sip of the painkiller, and so it's basically like a pina colada, and it was absolutely amazing. I actually just had one of them and I got a buzz. So that's part of the happy hour menu as well. I believe it was about $9. I think if I was to have 2 of them, it would be like I'll be getting myself in trouble that day. So I just had one. We trying to make better decisions nowadays. Then I had, of course, I got my oysters, because that's what I was in the mood for. I got a dozen, which I believe is like $18. Excuse me, y'all. I'm tired. And then I got the lobster roll. So the lobster roll came with like fries. And it was so freaking good. Like it gave you a little bit of fries, which oh no, that's not true. Usually when I order a lobster roll, I guess it depends on where you order it from, they don't give you fries with it. This place did, and they gave you like a little bit, like literally like a little cup like this big of fries, but they were seasoned. Like those little fries was good. So I ate like, I probably shouldn't have ate as much as I did. I didn't finish them, but I ate like half. So that means I couldn't finish my lobster roll. I tried to eat as much as I could, but I got full fast because I had the dozen oysters, which the oysters weren't that big. But I think that starts to take up your appetite. Just because it's oysters doesn't mean it doesn't get you full. And then I got the lobster rolls, and I had that drink, and I was drinking water and stuff, so that probably kind of like helped with me getting full too. So I'll give them an 8 out of 10 because they didn't have enough waiters there. They didn't have enough waiters. Come on, y'all. It's a Sunday afternoon, Williamsburg. People are walking by. We're right on the, I guess I don't want to call it a boardwalk, but basically that's what it is. People walking by, coming to see the view. The ferry, they have like, ferries in New York are like kind of like taxis, but they're not as prominent. I think they're gonna, in the future, they're gonna get more prominent because I think they're creating more ports. They even have one by my house. So the ferries kind of take you from one side of the island to the next side. Some of them go to Staten Island, some of them go to the Rockaways, and I guess depending on where you go, instead of getting on the train, you could get on the ferry. And I think the ferry has like a bar on it, food and etc. I'm actually gonna take Ja on one soon, so when I do that, I'll show you how to give it up. Very nice day. It's 78 degrees in New York in June, so the humidity is not high yet. Beautiful day to be outside. I sat outside because it wasn't that hot, and most of the time when I go to restaurants, I don't sit outside. So I was like, I'm by myself, like let me just like sit outside. It was definitely a vibe, definitely a spot you will want to go to on a date night. The prices are, to me, I ain't gonna say it's not expensive, but for a lobster roll, a drink, 2 dozen oysters, I think my bill came up to like $60 something. For New York, that's good. And in Williamsburg, on the water, that's good. And like I said, they have happy hour daily from 4 to 6. So you could tell like a couple of people are probably regulars, or just a whole bunch of people just... It wasn't... And the good thing about it, I don't know if it's always like this, but it wasn't like super crowded. All the more reason why I couldn't understand why these waiters were... They looked like they was a little overwhelmed, because I guess, you know, no matter what, I never been a waitress before, but, you know, to keep up with each table, you know, the guy that was serving me, it took him forever to take my order. But once my order did get in, the food did come out kind of pretty fast. So that I'll give them. That's why I'm giving them an 8. But like I said, the lobster roll, the oysters, the drink was popping. I would like to go back. And it's, you know, it's called Seawolf, so I'm quite sure it's just predominantly like seafood. They had lobster, regular steamed lobster. I seen that they had a couple of like brunch specials, or you can drink for like 90 minutes. So it's a good place to go on a date, to brunch, even solo, because I mean, I didn't feel like uncomfortable there. You know, when I first walked in, I was gonna sit at the bar, and then when I sat there, I just seen this couple just staring at me. I was like, all right, let me go sit outside. And it's funny because I was gonna sit next to this girl who looked like she was by herself. I see her, she ended up coming to sit outside, so she must have felt the same way about the couple. And then she didn't stay long, she left or whatever. If I knew it was like that, then I would have been like, girl, come sit over here with me. But other than that, that was pretty much it. So I'm headed home. It's about 5 minutes to 5. Traffic is heavy trying to get to my house because I live on the beach, so everybody's going to the beach. I know this is why this well, no, let me stop lying, because even when it was the winter time, this is just how it is. This is how Sundays are in New York, especially like, you know, and I think today was a Puerto Rican parade, which shouldn't have nothing to do with this type of traffic. This is just the regular traffic that it always is on a Sunday. So I'm trying to get home. I want to kind of do some little things in the house before Ja comes home tomorrow, and that. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys probably later on tonight or tomorrow when we go to Coney Island later. Hey guys, so I'm off to CrossFit. It is the 12th of June. Yeah, I think today's the 12th. It's about 9:11. I'm going to this CrossFit class. I should be there in another 5 minutes or so. I was actually supposed to be there sooner, but every time you make a plan, God has another plan for you. So I was just sitting here just like thinking, and I was just like, why do, like, growing up, right, you know how we, all right, before I get there, before I left the house, I have a balcony, and there was like a crow on my balcony. Of course, growing up, we've always, especially like within my family, we've always been taught that crows means bad luck. But I don't know if you guys do it, but I watch some tarot readers on YouTube, and I was watching one of the tarot readers, and she was like, oh, crows, you know, usually people always think that crows donates like something like, you know, negative. And I was like, yeah, you know, I've been taught that my whole life. And yeah, I've been taught that my whole life. And, you know, but now that I'm older, and, you know, we're older, being older and becoming more knowledgeable or seeking knowledge, that was the first time I ever heard that a crow could be considered not just bad luck, it could mean something good. But because when you've been raised to think that it's like something negative is gonna happen after it, then that's what you go by. And I was just thinking to myself too, are y'all crossing? What's going on? Ugh, now you want to cross. Come on. Jesus. So now, you know, after listening to the tarot or whatever, now I see like it, you know, crows doesn't always necessarily mean that it's something negative. But I don't know, like, now that I'm thinking about it, like throughout the years and stuff like that, like every kind of like what do they call it, stipulation, I'm about to say stipulation, but all these different like omens and stuff that like your family has taught you has just been, my family in particular has just been so negative. Like, it's, most of them have been negative. Like, you know, if you have a dream and you're naked in your dream, then that means death is coming. Oh, if it's your birthday in your dream and you if you wearing a wedding dress and it's white in your dream, that means death is coming. Oh, like my mother was kind of saying one day to my son, oh, one of his toes is bigger than, I guess, the other toes. Oh, he's gonna be a bully. Oh, when he was born, he would just hold his fist like this, you know what I'm saying, like as a baby. Oh, he gonna be stingy. Like, so all of the stuff that like we've been taught, you know what I'm saying, just been like negative, you know what I'm saying. And I just want to kind of like gain knowledge on what other like cultures like view is on some of these same things that we believe in, because it's just, you guys have no idea how it is to grow up like always having these are you kidding me? Oh, okay, he's moving. I'm like, are you kidding me? That I saw like this truck blocking where I have to go, and why is this guy still in front of me? Anywho, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to get a different view on like you know, different stipulations and stuff like that, because I just hate that, you know, we had, you know, me and my brother and my cousin and stuff, we just grew up like with something always being so negative all the time, and I just don't want my son to grow up like that, like with me having that like negativity about everything. Like, it's just not a good. Oh, can I park here? Reserve. Oh, okay, I could park here. I just don't want my son to grow up like I had to, you know, with so much negativity with everything. I mean, we had to, it was a lot, you know, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, y'all. The tip of the iceberg. But anyway, oh, let me go on my CrossFit class, and I'll check with y'all later. Peace. All right, guys, so we are at Coney Island. It's nice and quiet. Yeah, I'm screaming. I had to rush out to the bathroom because 40 minutes of driving with my weak bladder. I don't think we spoke since that's fucking ridiculous. Came from CrossFit. Thank God I've been like working out a little bit, because that shit would have killed me today. But I pushed through, girl. All right, anyway, let me go to the bathroom. I'll get with y'all in a minute.